Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side. Someone once told me the grass.
I go by Ohzhe. My actual name is Ozymandias. I would say I've been in the hip-hop game for at least 15 years, maybe even longer than that. I've been doing music since I was a kid, creating poetry, creating stories, all types of stuff like that. But hip-hop is a culture, it's our culture. It's what we thrive off of, it's how we communicate with each other. It's Africa, banging on drums. You know what I mean? Breakdancing, all types of rituals. Like it's just a way of life for us, and we made something out of nothing. So I was like 15, 16 years old. I was supposed to get my very first showcase. I thought that I was gonna be on stage with the rest of the cats, but that wasn't the case. And the person who I went there with, he got like super sloppy drunk and like embarrassed. It was just bad. It was just so bad. But I think I learned to fail forward early. So I just saw that for what it was, and I won't even say that it was like the toughest thing. The toughest part for me, I would say, was probably the lack of resources. At the time, like, I didn't really have like open mics or like showcases with all my friends there. I was doing shows with old heads. I was like 16, going to bogeys, performing and shit like that. MySpace, Facebook didn't pop off to like, what, 2011, 2012, something like that. So we had MySpace, we was booming on MySpace, but you really had to be outside, like jumping in ciphers with people.
Be compliant to a system that denies natural resources. They needed water balance pieces on the board, but the peace dying. They put us in the hood to decrease value, buy it cheap and sell it high while we beef for who the flyers. Hidden trauma, gentrifiers brought the drugs and straps, told the soldiers cease fire.
My career ain't even started. I ain't really even put out an actual like album. Most of the things that I put out has always been demos. Like, but I'm just good at what I do that it sound like it's an album. You know what I mean? So keep it a buck. Like, I just been doing music and opportunities been finding me, and I just been doing what I do best and just showing up. And I think that's the most important thing that you can do as an artist or a creator, is just show up.
Not a star. Hey, let me show you how it be. This is the original Chris, BDP. Yes. And I'm gonna take y'all back. This is called MCing. Fuck rap. Hey. I'm gonna let you know what my man does his thing like.
Greatest achievement would probably be being on stage with KRS-One last year. That was fire. That was an experience in itself, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't know it was gonna happen because I had the intention to call him up on stage to do a cover song with him. I was just gonna drop the beat, do a little quick 16, and then have him come up like, yo, OG, what's the word? He just got on stage, and it just, from there, just history happened. What does making it in hip hop look like? It's more like just to inspire. It's not about the chains, it's not about the cars. It sounds cliche and corny because of the age that we're in now. You don't gotta be nobody else but yourself, man. You are who you are for a reason. You bring a certain type of seasoning to the pot that other people can't bring to the pot, and you gotta embrace that. It's not gonna always look like what the next person doing. Sometimes you might not even be the star in your camp. You might be the one that's pulling the cameras in. You might be the one on the ones and twos doing the mixing. You gotta learn to play your part and be who you are, and don't be afraid to express yourself and discover new facets of yourself.
You gon' love me when I'm gone, huh? Just a rolling stone, gotta hit the road, you try and ride, ain't you? Big dreams, big things, I can't limit my growth. Need big rings for the team, 100 milli to boast. Take my son coast to coast and go ghost in the phantom. Simple living, new whip, different colors like a phantom. Where I'm from, youngest don't even